This is Conversations with the Mulvane Collection. Today we discuss Woman on Stairs, attributed to Thomas Wilmer Dewing, an oil painting in the Mulvane Art Museum's permanent collection. Woman on Stairs was donated to the Mulvane Art Museum by Dr. Joseph Shaw in 1993. Born to a working-class family near Boston, Massachusetts in 1851, Thomas Wilmer Dewing first studied art in the Boston area and worked briefly in Albany, New York from 1875 to 1876. After Albany, the artist traveled to Paris and enrolled at the Académie Julienne at the age of 25. In Paris, Dewing became acquainted with William Merritt Chase. The two American artists shared a love of Spanish painting and the evident influence of expatriate James Abbott McNeill Whistler. And it is to Whistler's famous painting, Symphony in White No. 1, The White Girl, completed in 1862, that Dewing undoubtedly alluded when he painted Woman on Stairs in 1880. By that date, Dewing had returned to the United States, and after a brief time in Boston, settled in New York. There, he began teaching at the Art Students League. By the end of the decade, Dewing had become known for his refined paintings of elegant women in settings with limited color schemes rendered in increasingly soft brushwork. Woman on Stairs in the Mulvane Art Museum's permanent collection is an early example of this picture type. A tall woman with dark hair pulled back in a high bun stands in the center of the narrow vertical canvas. She is wearing a white dress. Her left hand is raised close to her face. In that hand, she gently cradles a pink flower between her fingertips. Her face tilts leftward. Through heavily hooded eyes, she looks down towards the viewer with an impassive expression on her face. The figure's right hand falls at her side, delicately arranged, as though she's just released the discarded pink and red flowers that litter the white staircase on which she is descending. Behind her, a white balustrade frames what appears to be an open green space or garden. Perhaps because of the pervasive presence of white within a shallow, frieze-like composition, the neoclassical appearance of the female figure's dress, or the idyllic nature of the painted space, the viewer may perceive the slight suggestion of Greco-Roman influence in this painting. This is further enhanced by the picture's frame. Built by American architect and frame designer Stanford White, the gilt frame is quite architectural, featuring engaged pilasters topped with Corinthian capitals. Woman on Stairs is an example of 19th century aestheticism, an art movement centered on the doctrine that art exists for the sake of its beauty alone, that it need serve no other purpose. In total, the work is incredibly decorative, a thing of fancy. It is as much a study in the shades of white and the many various architectural planes interacting with light as it is a portrait of the female figure.